Hello everyone, welcome back to Imagination Art Studio channel. Last time I did share how to solve the loose utensil handle issue by using a Loctite, right? And a lot of my friends thanked me because it was very useful for them. So same way, if somebody is looking for an DIY epoxy coating for a garage floor, and this is a video. I basically try to cover as much as I can so that you guys also can do by yourself. So I used a epoxy based, obviously two coating. One is epoxy, the gray color what you are seeing here, and the other is clear coating. So obviously I divided this into three steps. First step is a preparation. So preparation is what it takes like probably 70% of time, and the second step is applying the gray epoxy. I use the gray color, but you guys can choose whatever the color is available. Second process, when you put a gray, you're gonna throw these epoxy chips as well. The third step is the clear coating. Obviously the first step, I said, like, it takes a lot of time because you're gonna clean, you have to take all of this from the garage and keep it outside or inside, and make sure you're prepared to keep it outside or inside for 3 days, because it's a process of 3 days, okay? And then a power wash, if you guys can, that's the best. And not like super 1900 psi should work. An electric washer also. I shared that information also. So, and then obviously you have to fill the crack something. In my case, I don't have to like grind the surface or anything because it's a brand new home. So after power wash, immediately you have to do an acid etching. You will get an acid like a packet, etching packet within the box itself, DIY box. And after that, dry it 24 hours at least, and you can see. Before that, you have to do one test, like a moisture test. Who knows what moisture you have underneath the home, right? And if the moisture is too much under the garage floor, obviously the durability of this epoxy floor is not going to be good enough. So what I did is I first put a like 2 by 2 or like 4 by 4 inches of a plastic paper and like a polythene paper, and then wrapped it and then left overnight, and I didn't see any moisture under the polythene paper. So I'm good. I don't need any moisture coating for that. If there is a moisture, you have to put a moisture coating, which is also available anywhere. Hi, the main reason I'm here is to share the mistakes, what I did, so that you guys also don't do the same mistake. The first one was like, I would have divided the surface area of the garage floor into 4 pieces roughly, and also the paint what I got into 4 pieces, right? So 4 units. So that will ensure that you are finishing the paint exactly at the end of the painting. You will finish all of the paint. In my case, I had like a lot of gray epoxy left over, probably 35 to 40%, but I used it for basement steps and this garage steps as well. So the other mistake what I did is, like, I did a clear coating in around the evening time. Probably I didn't have like super work light. I just used a normal light, but because the clear coat is transparent, right? So when you are doing this, you don't mark it where you are stopping, and you're not able to see where exactly you stop. So when you go back to get the roller dipped, so you may not come back to the same point, so you will miss some spots. So that's why better to do it in a nice lighting, or at least do it in a daytime. So the third mistake what I did is I got an acid pouch, right? Etching pouch. I used 1 gallon of water to mix it, which was like over concentrated acid, because the instruction clearly say you have to use 2 gallons of water for 1 packet. So I used 1 packet, 1 gallon of water. So that that ended up like a white powder in the next day, and I had to mop it and wait another day, mop it and clean it up. So don't do the same mistake. The fourth one is a clear coating. You don't actually get a good amount of clear coating because I mixed the anti-slip and it became so thick, and what I thought was, okay, based on the gray leftover, I probably thought that the clear coat also probably I have to utilize well. So I started to do it from there. That's a non-traffic area. I don't park my car, I don't park like heavy vehicles there, right? So this is where I actually park my area. I would have probably started putting a clear coat in this heavy traffic area, mainly to take care of the tire pressure and during the winter and summer, so that it doesn't chip out. So, but I started from there. You guys can start, first put the clear coat on this area where you park the vehicle, and that probably you just wipe it a little bit, not like too much you need. So this is just a tip. So when you power wash, make sure the drywall is not like too much wet. Otherwise, if you have a paint, the paint will go. And in my case, it's a brand new. I still have to paint, so I didn't worry. But also make sure it doesn't get moistured and create a mold. I probably might have talked too much, but those are basic information I had to talk. And without any delay, let's go and see the videos. Thank you. See, I don't think there is a moisture here. There's no moisture. Zero moisture. It means I don't need a moisture coating. I have to clean this. Small cleanup. Fill a crack with this small uneven surface. I have to fill the crack. I'm planning to use this. Don't know how it comes, but it's a concrete siliconized filler sealer. Let's see. See how smoke is coming. It's an acid etching, so it gives a surface a little bit rougher, so the porosity of the epoxy increases and sticks nicely to floor. I'm wearing the shoes and scrubbing it everywhere. Like I said in the beginning, I was not happy with the finish what I got because of the 1 gallon of water to the one packet of acid etching. So what I decided is like I don't want it to do a power wash just to take out the white powder. So I thought like let me use a dirty towel, like a waste towel, and then use a mop and do an Indian style mopping. So this gave me a pretty good finish, and I was very happy with. After that, I'm gonna show that in a few seconds. It was beautiful after acid wash and mopping. This white is not even acid powder; it's a normal. Look at this, how clean it is now. I'm using a pretty high quality. This one looks good, and a 9 inch. Just didn't want to thread it out. Perfect. I'm going to use this guy. Okay, it's super clean now. Start rolling the part A to part B. You don't use a brush, this is what's going to happen. See here? Not good. So it's better to use a brush. I use my bare hands to put it, so I know that I can control this, right? To continue this project, I had a leftover epoxy, obviously not the clear coat, and the first coat I had a lot of things, and I also spared some of these flakes. So what can I do? I started to do this guy. See how it was and how it looks now. So I hope this is going to be durable enough, because we just walk here. It's not like we are getting a vehicle or like heavy weights on this. So the other thing I want to share with you guys is like, this is a brush. I got it from Dollar Tree, and friends, it's an unbelievable. So I'm not joking. You see this, just do a couple of rounds, this is not gonna drip at all. Look at this. Now let me just handle with care. Okay, see this guy here, it doesn't even drip. And now obviously you have to do when you do a staircase, obviously you have to do from the bottom so you're not locked. So make sure you are going to do this. This is a beautiful brush for $1.25. Seriously. Let me take more. The other brush, which are like a little bit expensive, are always going to dripping. Especially this is a thin epoxy. It's gonna drip if I would have used the other one. So I'm glad I got it from Dollar Tree, and it holds pretty good. Obviously you have to make sure you vacuum the stairs first, otherwise the dust is gonna stay permanently. The side. Okay. Now I have to make sure I'm gonna do here as well, right? Because you can't see that, make sure you're gonna do everywhere. You can also do a touch up later whatever leftover area, because you're not gonna pour the chips there. You cannot do a double coat or like another coat on these where chips have been placed, but because you're gonna change the color of the chips. So that's why if you want to do a double coat, which is not recommended per their instructions, if you want to do, just wait a little bit, like let it dry for 4 or 5 hours, and then you can do another coat, and then you can pour the chips. On this one,
I had a lot of paint. I just poured it and wiped it. It's looking great.